all the... Hey, yeah, I should have actually waited a couple of seconds before I start yapping. But yeah, I think I've done everything I need to do to check before I go live, except for the things I need to check after I go live, like the audio, for example. But yeah, things are good. Things are good. Let me just check the audio that I mentioned. Yeah, and YouTube is good. So this is something of a tech test stream, but also a stream that I might cover some ground with when it comes to AC shadows. It might be a tech test stream because I just might focus on doing tech test stuff. I might not progress anything thought related, so I might actually dump this into the tech test playlist instead of the usual AC shadows playlist. Yeah, I did a very long, mostly silent stream yesterday, checking out FPS, and I came to a conclusion that 2K DLAA is actually the best way to enjoy the game. And actually, I did more testing, just a bit more testing after I stopped streaming. And it turns out that maybe that conclusion isn't entirely correct. That what I feel like was smoothness and everything, like in terms of FPS, smoothness in terms of FPS, it might be a function of me capping the frame rate at 65 FPS, so I don't get wild fluctuations of frame rate between 55 FPS to 74 FPS, 72. I have a max of 72. Yeah, I cap it. The max is 75. This is a 75 Hz monitor. I cap it to 72, because I don't want any screen tearing, because I'm using VR variable refresh rate. So anyway, point is, the game's FPS can go as low as 55 to 72. The gap is a gap of around 17 FPS, which is too great, too much, and it's too noticeable. So capping the FPS to a max of 65 does allow me to, does give me the illusion that somehow things are smoother, because I don't get these wild fluctuations, so my eyes adjust to it. Having said all that, so I thought, okay, 2K DLAA is extremely sharp. Learning anti-aliasing is extremely sharp. I thought, okay, this is a way to enjoy it, 2K, at 2K resolution. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows is one of those games where you do benefit by jumping up a resolution, because the game loads higher quality assets at higher resolutions. So at 4K, there is a new set of assets that are used instead of regular sets that appear much sharper. So even though technically I'm actually using a resolution that's even slightly below 2K, and then I'm upscaling it to 4K by using DLSS, it ends up being a much better picture than 2K DLAA. So now let me just get to the comparison itself. Right, so I have two screens, right? So the one on the left is a 2K image with DLAA, and the one on the right is a 4K image, but it's upscaled from sub 2K resolution, sub 2K internal resolution, because it's only using 25% of 4K, which is much less than 2K. But yeah, there are two things that you notice. I'm going to zoom in on both of them. They're both at the same zoom resolution. Maybe I need to align it slightly. And okay, so DLA, yes. DLAA is sharper. Look at the leaves. Yes, definitely sharper. Not gonna argue about that. The leaves, it's somewhat blurred, somewhat smeared on the DLSS 4K image. But if we were to look at the DLAA image, you can make out individual leaves more easily than see the ones that are at the margins here. Yeah, you can make it out more easily than with the 4K image. You can make out all these individual leaves in the distance as well. In the distance, like you can make out that it's a bunch of pixels and all that. But this one, nope, it's just all smeared together. And if you look at, say, this detail here, this roofing detail, you can make out that yes, you know, the individual lines. This one, it's again smeared together. Now it's easy to conclude, right? Again, look at the leaves. It's easy to conclude at this point that DLA 2K DLA is better. However, okay, so there's a reason why all of a sudden I advocate for using 4K at 25% upscaling, because of the higher quality assets that are loaded in when it's 4K. This straw hat right here. I mean, it's freaking obvious. At 2K, the individual straws that make up the straw hat, they're rather thick, right? It's just, you know, thick strands of straws. And then it's just blur on top here. But if you're using 4K because they're loading a higher quality asset, you can see the straw is much more fine grained. The detail, yeah, it's much more detailed. Everything is just fine grained. It's detailed. It's just, yeah, it gives the impression of something higher quality. Now, on the other areas, it's less obvious. The rope strands, the ring, the metal brass ring. It's kind of less obvious on the other areas. But the straw hat, the fucking straw hat, at one glance, and it's like, okay, I strongly prefer the image on the right. Of course, the price I pay is that, you know, the leaves, you know, stuff like the leaves and so on, it's much less detailed. Yeah, so the leaves are smeared and blurred, but it forms I can make out individual leaves in a distance at 2K, but at 4K DLSS, I can't make out that detail. It's just all blurred together, and that is extremely that's extremely regrettable because oh, okay, I think I accidentally swapped the pictures, but anyway, yeah, so it's regrettable because, yeah, I wish I can get the sort of detail, some of the details I get at 2K DLAA over 4K DLSS. I wish it was that easy. I mean, look, you know, even the corpse on the road, it's all smeared up in 4K. In 2K DLAA, it's sharp. I can see details there. You know, I can see a lot of details on the legs and such. It's overall a sharper image. Look at the leaves on the ground as well. Sharper image on 2K DLAA. On 4K DLSS, the leaves are kind of blurred and smeared together, especially in the distance, in the mid distance. In the extreme distance, actually, actually, yes, 2K still has a small advantage in the extreme distance. You can see that 2K is still sharper, 2K DLAA compared to 4K DLSS. But the straw hat, look at the freaking straw hat. No. Well, there's this button here that allows me to switch images, and I just keep accidentally clicking it. Oh, you know what? Let's zoom in further. Okay, so it doesn't align fully, but Yeah, it's more like this. All right. And still, yeah, fine. The zoom percentages are different. That's fine, but the point still stands. Even if the zoom percentages do not line up, uh, it is visible. Like not just in static screenshots. Even when I'm playing the game, I'm able to discern the extra detail. And yeah, so I do actually want to check it out. I want to be certain, right, that I can live with playing this game at DLSS 4K. So yeah, I think with all my yapping around, 10 minutes of yapping around about the the extra detail and all that, I think I'm going to dump this video over at yeah, the tech details video. Okay. So let me take away this and then let me load up the game. Okay, let's hope the game launches without issue. I don't have VPN running, so should be fine. Oh, unrelated. Good news, landlord turned on the heating. Yeah, I woke up and it felt kind of toasty. And last night I also felt a little toasty, and I was like, maybe the heating was turned on, and it was, I think, considering that the outside temperature is, the same temperature that I've been getting for the past week or so, past 1 or 2 weeks, but it felt way warmer. Okay, I forgot to swap. Let's see, I've swapped. Great, wonderful. Well, it wouldn't hurt to check out the audio another time. The audio is good, alright. There's some minor adjustments before I thought I've done everything before going live, but yeah, I prepped the screenshots, but I forgot to prep some other stuff. But yeah, I think I'm ready now. I think I'm good to go. Let's swappity swap to the game itself. Yeah. I first noticed that 4K was good when, in the pause menu, I noticed the moire effect, the moire pattern on the straw hat. And moire pattern is usually a sign of, well, extreme detail, extreme pixel resolution detail. And moire effect was very strong in 4K compared to 2K. In any case, okay, so it's understandable that I was complaining about me not getting good FPS in the main menu, and that's understandable. You know what? Fuck it, just continue with the latest save. I was running around, fucking around, doing a bunch of stuff. But I don't mind starting from that save because I'm starting to let go now. I'm not going to be doing anything terribly important in this game anymore anyway. That's what I mean by letting go. Okay, yeah. I mean, I can continue the romance quest with Rin. But I think, you know what? I'm close to Osaka. And are there any castles with a low number of die shows? Let's see, this one, 4 die shows, 2 chests. 1 chest, 1 die show. Let's see, 4 die shows, 2 chests. So a good deal would be 3 die shows and 2 chests, and 4, and maybe 1 die show, 1 chest. Those are worth doing. Wait, 2 die shows and 2 chests? Oh, ooh. And Hanazona Castle. Alright. Sure. It's a proper castle. It's not even a fort. And so I want to do a stream because I want to test the stability of this thing. And I'm streaming. I have done stuff like it's a former castle, so I'll be fighting a bunch of bandits or outlaws. Yep, bandits and outlaw. They even noticed me. Maybe I should have spent that many arrows on them. What am I doing? I'm doing one of these combat missions. Combat heavy missions will allow me to properly evaluate if I can live with the 65 FPS thingy. So someone noticed me. I was hiding behind for a sec because I don't know, it's just instinct. Oh, the Daisha is here. Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of military guys. It's not just bandits. So when they mean corrupted daishos, they do actually mean daishos. Oh, 2 daishos! I'm not gonna be like... Yeah, I'm not gonna save up my charges. I don't care. So okay, 61 FPS, 60. So base FPS is something really low, like 30 FPS. I'm just upscaling everything to 60. I was hoping to be fancy. All right. Okay, I can't see shit, game. I'm not gonna be cutting bushes. Alright, you... Stop being annoying. Alright. Come to me if you want to fight me. I already murdered the daishos and I just want to get my reward. I hear you screaming. Wario Shirabero! Alright. I'm gonna check my... okay, I'm still ways away from 65, so... Yeah, sure, let's loot. Get some level 64 gear. Got a new bow. Well, I was playing around with the legendary bow because shots to the legs will knock down enemies. I want to test that out. And I actually did manage to get some knockdowns and that was fun. That's 6. This one, okay, much better damage. More crits, more critical damage if I hit enemies above half health. And ability damage is also good. Huh. Wait. This... this one is actually better, much better than... Huh. So the mythic weapon, level 63 mythic weapon is actually much better. I was using it for a long time. I only swapped recently. And can I admire the weapon? Only the bow, not the quiver. Oh, such a shame, because okay, the bow is fancy and looks really nice, and the fact that it has a close range weapon, you know, the, I don't know what you call it, the horn in center that, you know, you can use to bash people away if they get too close to you while you're trying to fire an arrow. That is a nice touch. You know, emergency self-defense weapon. But yeah, the quiver itself is also a work of art. Seems like it's made out of lacquer and then it has sakura motifs. I want to be able to zoom in and admire it. Now, I think I've already done what I came here for. No, I don't need to clear out the entire castle. Not necessary. My concern is... Alright, I can fast travel to another location. Now I want to fast travel ASAP because I don't want the seasons to change if I can. Well, yeah, that's my own mindset talking. I don't want the seasons to change because that's me. I hate seasons changing. I just want to get rations. Alright. No, that's too steep a drop. So can't climb up from here. Alright. I got a little injured there, but it's fine. Let's test out. Let's raid another castle. Let's loot more weapons. I like the corrupted castle concept. Not now that, you know, they've spawned and I've had the chance to test them out. It's nice. You know, I can just keep getting weapons. Guaranteed weapons. Let's do Kashiwara Fort, which is so tiny that it doesn't have a spawn point itself. Okay. Sure. Maybe I should swap to a different weapon to also test out response times with different weapons. Yum yum. Yum yum. Good thing I fast traveled to a upgrader so I can get all my arrows. So there is... Okay, yeah, it's not as smooth as I hope because... Yeah, I just noticed that FPS is in the 56, 55, 54 range. Yeah, it's not good. Okay. If I'm spinning the camera around, if I'm just... you know... swooping left and right, it's actually acceptable. Okay, so maybe I might have to drop the resolution a notch. I don't know if I still get the high quality assets at 1920p. So this intermediate resolution. It's still sharp. Not as sharp as 4K, of course, but sharper than 2K. Maybe I also need to drop the render resolution. The internal render resolution, maybe. Now this province is extremely heavy on the performance, and that's good because it allowed me to test how bad things are. At 20%, holy moly! I think the lowest is 20%. Yeah, so even if I wanted to go lower, I can't. Yeah, no, at 20% it's still struggling. Yep. So let's see. There's no need for frame rate target. Yeah, the other thing I did was I did away with dynamic resolution. Just straight up go for percentages. I think it keeps the frame rate a little more stable. I think. Anyway, right. There's a fort with a bunch of people whose lives are not long for this world. Oh, hey, hi. You guys are outside fort. Be grateful. Because it's gonna be a massacre soon in there. Wait. Oh, it's a Ronin. Ronins are good too because there's a chance that they drop. Oh no, it's not Ronin. It's just a bandit. Surprise! Surprise! I don't know why the military guys are also suspicious of me now that I've killed a bandit. Okay. Alarm. No. This place is on alert. I'll give them a reason to go on alert. Yeah, it's DPS 5449, bleed, build up. It's a really powerful weapon. And then I'm gonna be willingly swapping it out to something crappier. Fine. Nope. Whoa, that was close. Fuck. Alright, I need to focus on taking down enemies quickly. Excel at group combat, I think, with this weapon. And I need to, like, stop commentating, maybe. block. Oh. Right, the lesson here is don't hold down a direction when blocking. You motherfucker stole my kill with your artillery bombardments. I managed to handle the entire crowd. I did use my ability a lot, and I was extremely concentrated. So, well, maybe not extremely, but yeah, I paid more attention to combat than usual instead of me just fucking around. I paid attention, and I did manage to get through combat. I didn't pay attention to how much what the FPS was. Yeah, let's do something crazy. 67%. How much FPS will I be getting? 61, 60. What? Huh. So there are other factors that limit my FPS other than render resolution. Seems. That's an interesting discovery. Alright. When I fast travel, seasons are gonna change, but it's what it is. Yeah, this 57, 58. It's kind of terrible. Oh, and I haven't even stressed the system properly yet. Usually, I'm running some other stuff like Bongo Cat and no slack pads in the background. So I should stress those further. I should stress the system further by starting those programs up. Okay, no slack pads is taking its time, and it has appeared. Great. $56, $55 FPS. And my render resolution. Is very high, right? 67%. Uh-huh. Even quality does not dare to go that high. It's like 44. Balance is 35. Maybe try balance. Balance can maintain 60, 61, 62. Okay. Okay. Alright, time to fast travel and change the seasons. Oh. Oh. Okay. This is problematic because if I change the seasons... Yeah, these... Corrupted Daisho location, they change with the season as well. Right. Say Osaka Castle, 3 Daishos, 2 chests. Alright. Fast travel unavailable. Alright, let me get out the fort. The fast travel, let's see. Let's see if the game will show mercy and keep this Corrupted Castle. Let's see. I also haven't tested out combat with Naoe. I don't know how natural it will feel playing as Naoe with this severely restricted FPS. Yay, 60 FPS, 57, 56, 58. And not the smoothest, definitely not. But it's acceptable. Now, is it a corrupted castle? No longer. Haha. And now corrupted castles have moved to other places. Miyama Fort. And let's see. 3 daishos, Takatsuki. Why not? Alright, let's do Takatsuki then. Let's do some Naoe stuff. I think after doing the Naoe stuff, I think it's okay for me to end the game. To end the stream and swap to what I actually want to play, which is Pirate Yakuza. Just let me highlight the guy. Alright, great. Love. And for some inexplicable reason, a lot of people are knocked out. Always one guy who's up here he's trying to string the string instrument. I think this is called koto. If I recall correctly, I might be wrong. See, he's also a Christian, I think, with the cross and stuff. And it seems like he's dead. Oh, my salvage chest is full. Okay. I should visit my hideout. Okay, so chest is here, which means I do need to clear out this entire castle. Anyway. Even though I want to test the lag and latency, I'm still extremely wary about going into open combat with Naoe, so I'm gonna try to clear out as many enemies as I can until, you know, I'm forced to go into open combat. Like this. Okay, I managed to time a block. That's a good sign, I guess. But yeah, with my limited health supplies, things are not looking too good. That piece of debris is just blocking me from looting. Great fidelity there. You know. Sometimes the game is too realistic. It's like, okay, you know, if there's something in your way, you're not supposed to be able to loot the chests. Yes. Realism plus 10%. Days build up. Alright, katana, I'm gonna stick with what I have. And even a poisonous blade is good. Like, poison does make the enemy weaker and more susceptible to, yeah, just me stabbing them. Alright, so there is a ration placement. I'm not gonna use it for now. Can I actually sneak up on this guy? Now it is extra quiet. There are a bunch of people who have been knocked out. Also don't like the fact that they have essentially some sort of sunscreen. These are, I think, gold foil on the doors, and they reflect sunlight. And it's kind of cool. Maybe they murdered their lord and they had a good time partying, and that's why they're asleep. And now I get the dubious honor of murdering them. Not because I actually want to avenge their lord, but well, they're asleep. And they make for easy targets. Lots of servants. Lots of fucking servants. Alright. There should be some way to go down. Oh, I also forgot about the oh. Can I put the corrupted Daisho to sleep? Can't assassinate the guy, but yes, he can be put to sleep. Oh, I can assassinate the guy as well. Nope. Sleep. Sleep it is then. Oh, both of them are. Alright. Die. Oh, someone noticed something. The servant. Oh, okay. Well, it was not my fault, okay? The servant was killed by someone other than me. Not my fault. it was... I guess the chain of command does apply here, right? If my subordinate kills someone, I bear partial responsibility for not doing a good job in commanding them. Yeah, he was perceptive, he was quick. Also, I see a lot of a lot of people getting alerted. Running around. So yeah, things are not good. Things are not good. People are alerted. And usually when you see a hive of activity, it's poor important. Alright. Oh. Loot. Takatsuki Kura. I think that's my it's a key to the what do you call it? Warehouse. Kura. The warehouse, right? Yes. Open sesame. mostly looted already, actually. Because, well, I can only do corrupted castles if the castle has already been cleared once. Completely normal expectations to, you know, for the castle to be empty of valuables, except for the, except for the, yeah. Except for the chest, the special corrupted daisho chest. Frame Gen 60 isn't, of course, isn't as smooth as Alright, you sleep with the others, okay? They're all gonna be waking each other up. It's gonna be dumb. Extremely dumb. And there's this one that I can knock out as well. Oh, fuck. There's gonna be an alarm bell. Let's see, yeah. Alright, and be surprised at the fact that the alarm bell was, motherfucker got woken up and then I immediately just like put them back to sleep. You go back to sleep, okay? None of your fucking business. Where's the strong red light coming from? There might be some issues with the game's global illumination, maybe. Yep, stand back up just to get sliced up. I have a feeling that the drier air is also messing with my nose. Yeah, I think it's because, I'm not sure, but yeah, the landlord turned on the heating, right? So naturally the air has become drier, and a consequence of that is just, yeah, my nose trying to adjust to it. Let me check the humidity. Well, it's at 41% in the center of the room, which should be the more humid part of the room. 41% is actually... yeah, I think it's actually good. A little drier than it was compared to summertime, but... okay, this one only makes my assassination strongest at night. I'm not a big fan of that. I guess I'll live with just having less armor, less health. Also, now his hair is looking particularly good. I wonder if yeah, I wonder if it's because I'm playing at almost 4K. There's a knockout guy somewhere. In the same room as the treasure, alright. Mm. Oh, my abilities are still charging up. I've learned to become too dependent. Alright, the ideal scenario is I make the corrupted daisho sleep, and then, yeah, assassinate the rest. Let's see though. Oh. Yeah, I can blow things up, but what if I attract the people then instead? Ah, I was hoping to capture the moment he went to sleep. There was no animation at all. Alright, fine. Oh wait, that guy wasn't murdered? Oh, what a shame. Alright, he ran away. Let's take care of the daisho first. I don't want any... like, anything to come back to me. Like, he might get woken up by someone else. I don't want to leave anything to chance, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I'm too eager to take out the people who are still awake and conscious and all that, that I neglect to take care of the ones who are already asleep, and then I end up having those people who are asleep woken up, which sort of, you know, undo all the hard work I put into putting them to sleep. By hard work, I mean calling my ally to do the job. So I think there's like just one more daisho, one last corrupted daisho. There are a bunch of guys here. But, cannot assassinate the guy through the window. Apparently not. Don't know how confident I am at murdering people. And... oh. Huh. Okay. Maybe kunai? Maybe a kunai will do the job. The guy's not even aware. Mate. It's one mate. Too late. Instead of mate, you are mati. It only works if you understand, Malay. They were still having a casual conversation up until the very last moment. Blah 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 blah. And just a knife through their throat. Yeah, I can see the issue with upscaling now. This is like fizzling. I think this fizzling is caused by upscaling. It's related to the ray tracing. Has nothing to do with the fact that it's raining right now. Yeah, no. It was because of the rain, then I would be able to see it when I zoom in, but no. So, that is a problem. Now, to verify things, it's just drop down the resolution and go for native AA. Huh. Problem persists. Interesting. Okay. That's alright, that's enough fun times. Alright. Just checking that everything's fine. FrameJ is not active in menus, but that's expected. That's nothing new. Where are you? Where's the last I show? Yeah, I think that's the last I show. Alright. I see, a white marker that's moving around. It usually means it's a die show or something like that. Usually. Okay. Too far away for me to summon my dudes to take care of. Disciples. Well, I'll wait until he's with 3 other guys. Oh, a door! Just the game's way of saying, we don't want you here. Right. Dash is here. Right. No one's alerted, I think. Some guy who's way too busy checking out stocks or something. Let's hope. Alright, I'm gonna save in a rare break. I'm gonna break from my usual modus operandi. Operandi? I'm gonna save. Because I'm about to attempt something high risk. That was smooth, actually. Yeah, hello. Wait, hey. But, yeah, that didn't translate to concrete action on their part. I pressed B to quit out the special vision mode. I forgot B is actually the button to dodge. Run. Oh. Some guys wandered here. Alright. I don't want them ringing the bell, that's my issue, so... I mean, I can go loud, but I don't want to risk going loud. It's almost like they're about to kiss. Alright, let's see. Let me do without the headgear. Focal line. I need to play around with the focal line then. If I want to zoom in closer without cutting off their faces. Wait, what? Focal distance is off? Focal length, right. Just admiring Naoe's hair. So I think, you know, my issue with pixelated hair and all that, I think it would be gone if I play in 4K. Yeah. My question is, can I go into photo mode fast enough to capture the moment when the blood starts spurting out of him? Alright, let's take this photo. I'm gonna quit out and then go into photo mode immediately. Yeah, good thing I took the photo because... Nope, this doesn't make for a good photo. Ah well. Admire her hair. Admire her hair. He even got eyelashes down correctly. Wait, what? He was just knocked out. I think it was because I went into photo mode. So the game kind of bugged out. Alright, let's not leave things to chance. I want to assassinate this guy, but I have a feeling that he's being watched by someone else. Yep, he's being watched by someone else. Oh, I automatically hide under the carts. I didn't know that. Alright. He won't notice me. Sneakity, sneakity, sneak. So conclusion. Playing as Naoe, quite fun. In 4K at DLSS balance, or was it performance? Performance. DLSS performance. Yeah, quite fun. Quite fun. now to make my way all the way back to the main castle, the main donjon, so that I can get the treasure. The treasure. It's all the way back here. Oh, like I said, fun, fun, fun. This looks like a shot straight out of a romance movie. Like I'm holding someone close as I'm about to kiss him or something like that. I just noticed that there's actually a guard in the background that I didn't kill. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Romantic. So romantic. They say love is deadly. Oh, this guy is just wandering inside. Okay. He's just wandering around like... Whatever. Not my business. I think there are two guys over there. Is it just one guy or is it two guys? Just one guy. Alright. Hi, hi. A bit of love from delivered by Naue. Wait. Oh, there's more stuff to loot. And oh, I have 2 more scouts. Ooh. The guy patrolling does patrol further. The guy is running away. Oh. No. No. Fuck. Alright. Too perceptive. The guy is too perceptive. That doesn't count as a perfect strike. What the fuck? Ah. Well, physics could use a bit more work, but this is nice. This is nice. Alright, it's just me praising myself, but it is nice. I'm actually praising the game's engine. Also, what is with those leg wraps? I don't think they help much in protecting your shins from bladed weapons. I mean, for blunt weapons, let's not even discuss blunt weapons. Okay, maybe. Okay, I think they might be hiding something like wood inside it. Like they're just not plain cloth wraps. They might be, you know, some wooden panels that are behind it. So it's actually protective. It's not just, you know, pieces of cloth. Kind of like brigandine armor. Wait, what? Depth of field doesn't quite work then. It's fine then. Let's turn it off. Take the photo and be happy about it. Sign that I'm enjoying the game is the fact that I'm always taking these photos. It's a good sign. It is a good sign. Or maybe I just want to admire Naoi's hair. Alright, so I think that guy's a servant, so not very important that I deal with him. Alright, just another check. Just one more check that I'm not deluding myself. It is 4K with 5% performance DLSS. Yep. Gameplay is smooth. I don't think I'll be able to tolerate such low frame rates. Yeah, it's level 1, so it's a 7. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to tolerate such low frame rates if I'm using FSR frame generation. Alright, sleepy sleep. FSR frame generation has way too many artifacts. Just doesn't work good at frame generating from a low base resolution. Yeah, it just stuck into the wall. Great, wonderful. That's his own personal hell now. He's just gonna be stuck there forever. Trapped in between a state of dying and living forever. I like days. I like days very much. Thank you very much. Alright, so I'm supposed to get back to the main donjon. Get the treasure chests. Also, get rid of that. It's just confusing. Right. I was about to just climb up without looking. And that could have cost me my life. They're not. Oh, too high. Alright, the wall is too high. However, right, let's jump. Okay, so the guy is actually preoccupied with fixing the wall or something. He's not gonna notice me. It's sunset now. It's cool. Wait, bunch of... Oh, right. It's a collection of servants that I've knocked out earlier. You know what? I'm gonna leave this poor servant alone. No, there's treasure behind him. Sorry. I could have just gotten a treasure, snuck in, snuck out without knocking him out, but I don't know. I feel compelled to finish the task. Like, everyone's knocked out. It feels unfair that he's the only guy who's still conscious. But sunset usually means that frame rates dip, but I don't see signs of that here. Alright, I want to do a little calculation actually. I was vacillating between using either a lower resolution, slightly lower resolution but a higher upscaler quality, or a higher resolution but a lower upscaler quality. So performance is 25, balance is 35. Okay. Pull up a calculator. So either upscale from 672, or I upscale from, let's see, $540. Okay. Let's see. So this is actually, in terms of internal resolution, if I go to 1920p and go for balance, it actually has a higher internal resolution. Let me check the hair. Let me check her hair. If I use the focal length thing, then let's see. Focal length. It's somewhat pixelated, but the hair. It's not as sharp as 4K, I think. It's not as flawless as 4K. And if I don't zoom in, like, the hair does look kind of fucked up, kind of pixelated. Now, let's try that again with 4K. And quality. Performance. Actually, there's still signs of pixelation at 4K. Yeah. Pixelation doesn't go away. Still has that issue. And of course, I can zoom in with focal length, with a higher focal length. Yeah. Unless I'm super close to individual strands, pixelation is going to be an issue. Okay, one last thing that I should test. I mean, this stream is tied up 2K DLAA versus 4K performance, right? So actually, what happens if I use DLAA? Our frame rate is not as good, of course. And it remains pixelated. Oops. Yep. I want to zoom in with LT and RT. I forgot that those are not the controls. Yeah, hair is pixelated. Sure, you can zoom in, but The hair, the clump of hair behind her is still pixelated. Even with DLAA, even at native resolution, 1440p. So the hair rendering thing is no way to avoid the pixelated look. So that's one myth. Should I call it myth? I don't know. But now there's one aspect of the image quality comparison that's that I've tested out, and conclusion is it doesn't matter at what resolution the upscaler quality is. Hair is not gonna look good regardless. Alright, so let me check. I just want a photo. Ah, this one. Alright. When she turns to the side. She has that wistful look in her, like she's affected by a deep sadness or something like that. I don't know. Sad. Pose. Arm crosser and sad. Relax. You call that relax? Oh no, it looks terrible. The shadows. She shouldn't look up because the shadow underneath the conical hat that she's wearing is just incorrect. It's all wrong. Now all these poses don't work. Offensive. Casual, ashamed, afraid. I think sad works. She's just sad about something. I don't know what. She's just extremely sad. That shot could have ended up on some fashion magazine cover. Oh right, I need to go up. I need to go up. Stairs? Where are the stairs? Wasn't expecting the stairs to be there. The game sort of magnetically sucked me onto the steps itself. Just climb up. And finally. Oh, a hood and a trinket. Game is telling me something, maybe? Maybe I need to upgrade my trinkets. No. I'm not doing consecutive enemy kills all that often, and I'm not desperate for Tanto. What about this hood? Oh. Okay. Less adrenaline gain, but more health and better crit chances. The color doesn't quite match, but who cares? I know I can just customize it and switch to a matching color. Something like this. But I don't want to. I prefer things au naturel for now. For now. I changed my mind. I mean, I know that the game has insane customization options. Oh, what sort of blade do you want? What sort of handle? Handguard. Saya. This is a... I think this is a shark skin Saya. Is it? Oh, it just says Toxic Tanto, but... yeah, the fact that it's all bumpy and stuff. I think it's shark's skin. This is just regular leather, but yeah, this looks like shark leather. I think this is regular, I don't know, horse or cow leather. What is this? Core of the Void. It's all lacquered up. Almost looks like carbon fiber. Christ, everything just looks so beautiful. I wonder if I switch. Yeah, I think if I switch back to Yasuke and I try to customize the bow, maybe I get to switch the quiver as well, and then I can admire the quiver. Yeah, maybe let's do that. Anyway, I've done what I need to do. That should be some kind of hole in the wall. Yep, there it is. Sorry, corpse. The game keeps... oh shit, I've used up. Never mind. Use up a healing item, that's not a big deal. But yeah, the game keeps searching the corpse. I'm pretty sure when I came here, the corpse was of a different person. Someone who was wearing green clothes. And now it's someone who's wearing like blue clothes. It's this game, this fucking game, man. I bet they just have, you know, a random NPC load up every time. That's it, you know. They don't specify the NPC's clothing or anything like that. Just say place a dead NPC here, make it male maybe, and that's it. Wait, I thought that there's a... there are rations. Alright, now that I got the ration, it's time to leave. Bum, 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 bum. FPS. Right. The stage is like 60, 61. 59, 58, 57. That's pretty good. Alright, so this might be my compromise then. 1920p with balance. Wow. Lightning strikes. Just now there was some reconstruction artifacts. It might be raining over there already. And then what I'm looking at might be just ah! Come on, come on. Ah! Too late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it. Nope. Go for so the game might actually just remove a lightning, you know, I don't know, lightning effect on the screen the moment I go into photo mode. Yeah, there's no way I can capture the lightning. Yeah, that was instant. That was fucking instant. And lightning lasts on screen for like half a second. And yet it doesn't appear in photo mode. Yep, it doesn't. So there's no way I can capture lightning. It's fool's errand. I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, I've been wanting to capture lightning in a bottle for so long. Oh man. Well, let's take a regular picture. Yeah. My only regret is this might not be the best outfit, or it might be the best one because I can see the cape fluttering in the wind. I wonder if changing the time of day will fuck up the lightning as well. Anyway, let's take the photo. Let's take multiple photos. This is so tough, so tough. So I'm gonna go for one where, yeah. Oh no. The more I mess with the headgear, yeah, the cloth effect is all wrong. Yeah, the game's gonna pretend that there's no wind. Alright, let's mess with the time of day. Even in the darkest night, the lightning's gonna light up everything. Okay. Let's do the focal length thing. Oh, no, not this, not this, not this. This. The lightning does look kind of janky when you look at it up close. Just gonna take so many photos of this, but yeah, I think this is as good as it gets for me. Maybe from the other end, am I gonna get lit by the lightning? Sort of. Yeah, but I don't get to see the lightning itself though, so it's not that cool. Alright, that's enough. Oh. Oh yeah. And maybe now we're standing regularly. We're spending hours on this one rooftop trying to capture lightning. Ah, too late. Too late. No, the cloth physics doesn't want to cooperate with me. In this case, it's a good thing that I can change the pose. Oh, I can't change the pose? Headgear off. Okay. Nah, it doesn't make for a very good photo. No. Fine. Now I know it's actually possible to capture lightning in my photo mode. That's wonderful. Now to extract now away from this situation. Oh right, I'm supposed to travel back because my box here is full. My hideout. Let's do that, and then I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call the stream a stream, and then swap over to Pirate Yakuza, which I do want to play. Bum, 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 bum. Right. There you are. Whoa! When did all that shit got looted? What? My tribute box is full. I didn't know that people were looting a bunch of high tier weapons. A diligent cannibal wounding. Diligent Teppo of Assault. Maybe these are some free weapons that I got from the title update, because I don't recall getting the golden message and somehow ended up in my inventory. I think it was from the game devs just gifting it to everyone. Thousand something damage. It's a fucking lie. Fine. Right, so more damage when stationary to claim. Alright, I trust you. As for a melee weapon, yeah, it seems like I can only equip one ranged weapon at a time. But since I got a new Kanabo, why not? Like, it's significantly better than all the other Kanabos I'm wielding. Much larger too. Oh yeah. Let's see. I was saying that I should try customizing. Oh yeah. Okay, so I want to might up on this one. I can't zoom in. That's a shame. Oh man. I just want to get real up close and personal with the Oh, I know how to do it. Let me stand next to a light source. Oh yeah, look at the texture. Yeah, so maybe it doesn't hold up to too close of scrutiny. But yeah, at this distance I can tell that the bow is made out of bamboo. The texture for bamboo is just so convincing. Alright. Let me swap back to a gun. A Tepco. I've collected my tribute. Swap back to a Tepco. Okay, the only thing I need to do is to check out if there's any upgrades. Nope, that's game. Wait. Can I actually bash my own door? Okay, no. Yasuke respects his own doors. Right. Just doesn't bash through everything. He can do parkour, but no, he won't damage his own dwelling. I think I really upgraded everything to the highest tier decoration. And there's more stuff that I can place now because I've been running around buying stuff. And painting stuff as well. But what matters though is upgrading. Let's see. Contracts give me more crafting resources and Mon. I haven't been doing a lot of contracts. This one fully upgraded. Fully upgraded. Same. Shrine booms. I don't even have enough rocks. I just noticed. Okay. So I'm gonna be going on a quest to hunt down a lot of rocks. And other stuff as well. Alright. Oh no. I was thinking of having a conversation and then I remembered that this is gonna end up on the tech section of the game. Tech section of my playlist, which means it's somewhat non-canonical. So I don't want to do anything story related here. Oh, that's... Wait, did they do something to Naoe's face? She looks uncharacteristically young. But yeah, it's cute. I like that, I like that. Anyway. Cosmetic immersion, come on Crest. Yeah, this entire place is just unexplored for me. Assassinate someone at Yuasa. So I saw some brewery. I don't have enough scouts, that's the other problem, so... Okay, I kind of addicted to the game now. I was just hoping to do like one more mission where I can run around and murder some dudes somewhere. This one is assassinate a target in a camp. Oh yeah. I remember this dumb chase. Remove the leader and the rest will fall. Okay. Hideyoshi camp, you say? Alright, just One last session, one last camp to test the stability and shit, and I'll be gone. And then be back with Power Yakuza. It's interesting, you know. Western game developers making a game about Japan, and then Japanese game developers sort of making a game about America. Sort of. It still has Yakuza in it, and their version of America is strangely Japanese. Oh, poor guy. Alright, FPS is looking decent, still above 60. Oh, there's an alarm. I don't like that. And I don't, let's see, can I actually...
戦いを覚悟せねばな。
Alright, Yasuke not engaging in open combat, that's a first. Detekoi, come out, something like that. Dete is come out, right? I have a gun too, actually, but I'm gonna place it on you. You're not worth the time or effort. Wait, this is the leader I'm supposed to assassinate and I can't touch him. Fuck. This might be a quest I can't complete because the game is bugged. Well, let's try the simple thing. Assassinate leader, quest completed. Yay! I got another Kanabo. Can't be any better than what I have. Yeah. Five FPS for a second there. Wait, I just wander out of camp like that? Yep. Cool. Very cool. Alright, that's it, that's it. I've tested out my weapon. Everything's cool, everything's fine. I'm capable of fighting well despite the low frame rate. It's peachy. It's peachy. Actually, even at 1920p, the asset seems a little like low res. I think I might go back to 4K and 25%. Performance, what they call performance. Yeah, things only look super detailed when you're at 4K. Even 1920p is too much of a compromise. Armor piercing with combo ender. Higher crit chance. Yeah, sure. And Kanabo wounding, Kanabo deflection. Who cares? No one cares. I don't care. I even get slightly higher FPS. Okay, okay. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough of this game. That's enough fucking around in this game. 4K is the best. 4K is the best. Even with DLSS. DLSS is also the best. DLSS is the best. So I'll stop the stream and then come back with Yakuza. So I'm putting a BRB. Yeah, in actuality, I'm just gonna stop the stream.